I'm Joe Ellis, the founder of Fitness Tools, and I'd like to introduce you to the Thorotread. You know, after people get familiar with Thorotread and use it a couple of times, I always seem to get the same question of, how did you come up with the concept? And there's not really a short answer. It was more of a process that led me down this path. When I started looking at what the other manufacturers were offering, it seemed that they were offering gimmicks and fluff and entertainment features to try to get you to stay on their machines longer. They weren't really trying to enhance your exercise. They weren't really trying to improve the performance capabilities of their machines. Then I started looking at the actual users themselves. If you go into a gym and you see the folks that are in the strength area, they generally stay in that area. You don't see them trying to cross over and do cardio. When you looked into the cardio area, you may see the folks that were hardcore treadmill or elliptical users, but you rarely saw them in the strength area. So what I realized was that I needed to come up with a machine that would blend both of those together, give you the best of both worlds. Everybody knows that your optimal workout is going to be if you can put strength and cardio together. But people don't seem to want to gravitate to both sides. They don't want to take the time to do both workouts, and it just, for whatever reason, they generally don't go to both sides of the gym. So while I was continuing my process of trying to figure out the optimal exercise, one day I would just happen to be pushing my high-wheel trash can up to the street curb. And I'm pushing it along and I'm going, hey, wait a minute, this is some strength and cardio, and I'm doing it in one exercise. So I decided to go down that path. Turned out to be exactly what I was looking for. From the original get-go prototype, I knew that I had a machine that was going to allow every type of user to get an optimal workout every time they came into the gym or wherever they worked out. I think what makes Thorotread unique is that no matter what your fitness goals are, you're going to be able to easily use this machine. If you're just starting an exercise program, if you're just trying to lose weight, if you're just trying to get into a better health condition, you're going to be able to get on this machine and get started and gradually increase the difficulty level and get better and better each time you use it. On the other end of the scale, if you're a professional athlete and you're trying to just get a little bit better, get that extra edge in your particular sport, you're going to be able to optimize that with Thorotread. It's going to take you to places that you've never been with other conventional machines. It's just as simple as it's going to give you the most optimal workout every time you train on it, regardless of your ability level. You know, there were several challenges with bringing Thorotread to life. Anytime you bring a new product category to market, there's always going to be some challenges. The biggest challenge we ran into in the beginning was making the resistance system work with the machine. We had to produce a resistance system that the user could operate and change on the fly while they're walking on the machine. And what we came up with was a really slick system that is compact, it's extremely smooth, and by incorporating that system into the treadmill, we were able to come up with a footprint that's no bigger than a conventional treadmill. It just really brought the whole machine together. Once we got the basic function of the Thorotread together, we started looking at the design features, the things that were going to make it simple and satisfying to use. Some of the things that we came up with were we put an oversized screen on the console. This allowed us to be able to put all the user information on the screen at one time. You never have to go back and forth between screens to find out how far you've gone or how many calories you burned. It's all there in front of you. Another feature that we came up with was we produced a very low frame design that gives it a low step-up height. So no matter what your ability to get on and off the machine, we made it nice and simple and safe. We took and put a different type of grip system on the pushing handles. We came with a C-shaped open grip that's much more ergonomically pleasing to use when you're standing on the machine pushing for any length of time. A great safety feature of the Thorotread is the self-centering console. Anytime you stop pushing the console for any reason, it's going to return to the standard treadmill position. If you're pushing, you get fatigued, the console will just automatically come back to the original starting position so you can use it as a regular treadmill. If you want to get a drink of water, you want to grab your towel, whatever, and when you're ready to go back and start pushing again, you just grab it and go. Individually, these features may not seem that significant, but when you put them all together, they create an exercise experience that is uniquely the Thorotread. Anytime you're producing a new product, there's always going to be questions about durability and reliability. You know, we went through a very lengthy development process with this product over several years. We reduced the amount of moving parts down to a handful. We went with tried and true industrial components. What we did with those unique components, though, is we took them and combined them into a configuration that made it into the Thorotread. More importantly, once we felt like we had a durable design, we decided to go with an American manufacturer that's been building medical treadmills for over 30 years. This is a company that's held to the highest standards every day with every product they put out the door, and they're doing the same thing with Thorotread. So when you look at our manufacturing capabilities, when you look at the components that are in the machine, we've really gone to great lengths to make sure that this machine was going to be as reliable as it is great to use. Fitness Tools is a different type of exercise equipment company, and we've built an extensive patent portfolio over the years. We're constantly looking ahead to challenge our customers and offering them exciting new ways to reach their fitness goals. Offering more of the same does nobody any good. Our ongoing mission is to keep our customers satisfied with our existing products and looking to us for meaningful product innovation. Regardless of how you used to work out, whether you concentrated on strength training or you concentrated on cardio training, when you come into the gym and you get on the Thorotread and you get off of that machine, you're going to realize that you got the best workout of your life every time you use it.